let's bring up our next featured performer, another Caveat veteran. They've been featured here as well as having worked with the Chris Gethard Show, Boardwalk Empire, and Late Night with Seth Meyers. And he is also the co-creator of Frog Boys Animation. Please welcome a great entertainer, a great humanitarian, and at 5'11" and 3/4, and approximately 190 plus pounds, the most electrifying man in PowerPoint karaoke entertainment, Sean Newman!
190 plus pounds, that's right. That's right. Somewhere in that range. All right, I've never worked with one of these, but I'm guessing, whoops, no. Let's not jump jokes, if there were jokes to be had. All right, how y'all doing? Caveat, thank y'all for coming. So yes, my TED Talk this evening is about how wrestling shaped my musical taste as a young lad. We're talking 9 to 12 years old. I was utterly obsessed with the WWF. Not that one, of course, this one. The World Wrestling Federation. I went all in, man. I went all in. The drama, the storyline, the badassery of it all. I was hook, line, and sunk. And when you're obsessed with something, you kind of get, whether you're in a cult or just a big fan, you're going to get into the merch. That's right. I would rock the hell out of that Mr. Ass t-shirt. Definitely drink out of that rock water bottle, playing a game of pickup basketball or something. Mr. Ass, by the way, this is just a big aside. I just have to do this for me. He had the best theme song ever of any wrestler, and it basically went like, I'm a nice man. Yeah, I'm a nice man. It's the best song of all time, but let's bring it back to the grander point, which was when you're obsessed with something, you're into, all the other things. So the merch, the music. And that music for me, of course, was the big three here. Creed, Mr. Ba with the Ba, Mr. Shoot Bud Light himself, Kid Rock, and Fred Durst of Limp Bizkit. But we'll get to him later. These are Google images. I feel like I had to say that. But also, when you're in the culture of something, you yourself start to want to do it. So for us, it was backyard wrestling, suplexing people off of grandma's couches, that kind of thing. Like people getting banned from other kids' houses in the neighborhood because they're power bombing too hard, that kind of shit. But that all led me to angsty white monster truck music. And every single promo that I would ever watch would have that kind of music, I'd see like The Rock versus Stone Cold this Sunday, King of the Ring. Click, click, boom, It was that kind of shit. And just so you know, I'm not lying. I didn't edit that clip. That's what it was. And to me, as a young lad, that's the coolest shit I've ever seen in my life. Coolest fucking shit that ever kid has seen. And yeah, what can I say? Another holy trinity. Limp Bizkit was always involved. P.O.D., Linkin Park, fucking Fred Durst. This was my idol. And get ready, because I'm not lying to you. This was my idol. And I also have to make a couple comments on this, which is one, I really have this look of, the toughest gangster that ever sat on a grandpa's lap, Like, that kid was ready to fucking bring a slingshot into a bank for sure. Then you got my cousin strangely touching me. I don't know what's going on there. And my brother doing the people's eyebrow, because I said wrestling was everything to us. And when I compare me and Fred, I think we both had a similar mindset at that time, which was, fuck it, you know? Limp Bizkit. That was really our mindset. But a big thing for me was the merch. I was obsessed. I was obsessed with wrestling action figures, what I would lovingly call my guys. And I would set up real matches with them in these rings. I would set up fights. I would write down. Usually I would know who was going to win, but I would write it down just the same way I'll produce a show, you know? I had so many of these guys, and these guys were my escape, you know? They were my first stop motion I made that no one watched. But I was all in on the guys for a very long period of time. I loved the storylines. I created entire worlds, you know? It was an escape. Years later, I was over it. I was over wrestling. The fad had passed me by. And so I went to a store with my mother, my good friend Chris, and she walked through the toy aisle, and she started thinking fondly about it. And she looked at me and shouted across the entire place. She said, "Sean, remember when you used to love guys?" And how could I forget? I used to put them in all types of positions. Fucking reverse tombstone pile drivers. We're talking double underhook back-to-back pile drivers. Rear naked chokeholds. Sometimes it'd be me and 10 guys at a time. Call it a good old Royal Rumble. So this song I'm about to sing is not for you, it's not for me, but it's for a little boy who loves guys. I forgot I was doing this part. When dreaming, I'm guided to another world, time and time again. Well, at sunrise, I fight to stay asleep, 'cause I don't wanna leave the comfort here. 'Cause there's a hunger, a longing to escape from the life I live when I am away. So let's go there. Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there. Can you take me higher to a place where blind men see? Can you take me higher to a place where golden streams? Alright, well, like a word of hand, help me do a ring, love's and dream. My friend, I sacrifice all those nights if I could make the earth and my dreams the same. The only difference is to little replace whole life. So let's go there. Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there. Let's ask him for fair. Can you take me higher to a place where blind men see? Can you take me higher to a place where go there. Come on, let's fucking go there.
Strong enough to take these motherfucking dreams and make that shit mine.
Can you take me higher? We only have like a couple more of these. To a place where night men see. Can you take me higher? To a place with golden streets. Whoa! Can you take me higher? To a place where blind men see. Fuck, another one. Can you take me higher? To a place where golden streets. Thank you, Cave Eat, for having me.
Amazing. Amazing. Now, see, you gotta come to rehearsal, Sean. You gotta come to rehearsal.